So here we go. Let's go ahead and get right into this. So this is our realm. It was open on 5/10/2022. This is part 1 of many to come. So for starters, we're still deciding on an official name. This is going to do for now, which is just the name of the account that runs the world. The realm is ran by 2 people, each paying the monthly subscription together, and it just makes it a little bit cheaper, and neither one of us really want to have our separate realms, so we'd rather just run a realm together. It also makes it a little bit easier to moderate, because it makes it so both of us can hop on the host account. We'll have operators too, but we basically have 2 owners. I am considered the co-owner, and York is considered the owner of the realm. When I was running my last realm, York was my head operator. So now the tables have turned a little bit, and I'm letting him have primary control over the realm. But it's going to be very similarly styled to my old realm, and how I ran that was a very basic survival realm, with no griefing allowed, no cheating, no stealing, obviously duplicating falls under cheating, toolbox, exploits, all that shit is not okay. And of course the realm is adult only. The realms are also private, so we don't just let anybody in, but if you want to get in, you can get in an Xbox party with us and basically go through an interview process. We'll decide if we want to let you in or not. As far as people that want to join here and possibly stream or even make videos on it, we're very welcoming to that too. In fact, that's highly encouraged if you're willing to do that, just because then you can't really be blamed for doing stuff wrong if you're streaming when you're playing on the realm. As far as uploading to YouTube, you can cut stuff out, so it, you do you, basically. Just, if you break the rules, and eventually you will be caught and permanently banned. But if you don't break the rules, you don't have to worry about that. So, for starters, I got my main house right here. This is my starter house. What I kind of planned on doing here, the house will probably always stay in the same spot. The structure on the surface is probably going to be taken down at some point and rebuilt into something I want for more of a long-term playthrough. I don't really plan on moving anywhere at this point in time on the realm. I kind of like my cozy little spot. But if I do move, I'll probably try to put something here that's worth selling to another player. But like, for the time being, this will work fine. I just needed a house that was made out of basic materials that throw together without having a bunch of really fancy tools and cool building blocks. They looked halfway decent. And this is the outcome right here. It's kind of just like a little kitchen area. And of course it's not done. I've still got some details to do. Details to work on. Which I've only got, I'm gonna say, an average of like 8 hours a week that I'll actually be putting into this realm. So there's no reason this world won't be long term. And for the primary host, I can say the same thing. And as long as we're not getting bored, the realm will stay open. As far as other people getting bored, that's kinda on them. This game is about keeping yourself busy and giving yourself projects to do. People in the realm can assist you, but they cannot come up with ideas for you. I mean, I guess technically speaking they could, but like, realistically, at the end of the day, everybody needs to figure their own shit out. That's just how it is. Oh, come on. I really don't want these cows to be able to escape. Alright, so I keep talking, and I'm not remembering what I'm actually trying to show you guys. But, anyways, so I tried to make my house as symmetrical as I could, but I needed to have a little bit more space on one side, so I added this kind of wing almost to it, or just extension without completely destroying the symmetry, really. And the roof gets a little bit more flatter when you go down that side too. I planned on clearing out the trees and stuff around my home, putting some pathways in, getting the layout of the land a little bit more, and then replanting the trees and wildlife and making it look natural again and nice. If we go inside, this is kind of like going to be my main front door. Eventually, as people build more stuff around, I'll use the other door more too. For now, this is the main roadway. If we go inside, I might as well kill this cow. I need leather. You guys are distracting the tour. Okay. So, I got some cocoa beans growing on my house. I didn't know where else to plant them. I got a nice fireplace right here. I already showed you guys my kitchen. Really small. Nothing crazy. This is an oven. Or, you know, whatever you want to call it. It could just be a counter or storage underneath. I really don't know. But it's something. It was supposed to look like a decoration. That's supposed to be a cutting board. I'll be, like I said, this is a temporary house. And this is my basement. This is the one part of the place that isn't going to change. Even if I decide I want to tear down the house and build a new one, the only thing that's going to change in here is the ceiling. And I'm going to obviously like put in nicer walling and stuff. I'm just still getting an idea of exactly how I want to go about this. And I have this set up because I'm going to be bringing animals down here, and I'm going to have my horses down here. So, all my farms I plan on having underground. I've already gotten that started. Trying to get some inventory space. Alright. Now my shit doesn't feel as cluttered. I need a new shovel very soon. And a hoe. So this is going to be a pumpkin farm. I just haven't found pumpkins yet, so it's not even started. Melon farm, it's just started. I also have one on the surface that I planned on taking down once this one was producing enough melon to keep me alive. Which, so far, as you can see, it is clearly not. Now, this is my sugarcane farm. This is the newest farm I currently have going. And, you know, it's very basic. It's not going to be a permanent solution. I would like to eventually have a fully automatic sugarcane, melon, and pumpkin farm. But for the time being, this will do. And eventually, I have a little fishing hut up there too that I'm actually still building. Eventually, I'm going to completely tear that down and do something with the space underneath here, because that gets in the way of that. But I'm not going to do that until I have an auto fisher. Once I have an auto fisher set up with a sorting system below, that is when this thing, yeah, that's when that hut up there can disappear. And then I can expand my farms right here. These are going to be farms of some kind. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do about that yet. But I already got grass growing down here, so I need to take advantage of that too. And get some animals down here shortly. This first episode is going to be more of a tour and getting kind of a basic idea of what's going on here. Make another axe too, because I don't think mine's going to survive. But if we go up here, put a torch up here. Yeah, this whole thing needs to be lowered a block. Alright, that works. This is just going to be kind of like my main level that I'm working with, Y65. The reason why I chose to do Y65 is because I don't want to be quite at river level or ocean level. I want to be a little bit above. That way, when drowns and stuff start fucking with me, they're pretty easy to deal with because they can actually get up to my platform. And eventually I'll have like walls and stuff going around my property. It'll be all nice and lit up, keep all the monsters out, and I'll be doing most of the work on my base will be underground. The one thing that's going to have to be on the surface is my fish place, but I might be able to disguise that too and put it underground, just put a hole going up, find a way to make it so nobody ever falls in it, because that's my only concern with that. And these saplings that you see planted, these are temporary for me to get wood. Eventually, I do want to grow bigger trees around here, possibly even create a treehouse. Just because I think it'd be fun, not that I would actually use it that much. Alright, so as you can see again, we're sticking with the theme of keeping at least one block above the water. So, eventually, I want to make pathways going along the riverways too. And just have nice, safe roadways for everybody to use. But before we even delve into all that, I need to make the roadway going to 0, 0, because that's where the highway system is going to be at. I'm going to make a very temporary pathway going through here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to need to keep going this way. I'll probably make a bridge across here. So this is just kind of a marker bridge. Just to kind of remind myself later on, we need a real bridge here. I believe we're also like right next to the spawn. So, should work pretty well. Okay, and we got a riverway right here too that we can follow. And I want to also connect all the rivers up together, or build little canals, maybe tunnels with water for boats to travel through. I want horse travel and boat travel to be a very friendly thing in this realm. Yeah, I think that'll make a nice nice roadway. One rule I'm going to have right off the bat is that people cannot build on the 0, 0. Well, just on the 0 axis in general. If you're along one of the axes, you need to build somewhere else. Okay, So that's actually 0, 0 right there. And I think 64 is probably gonna be Nah, I want to be... Boats need to be able to pass underneath, too. So, 65 might be appropriate, actually. Yeah, I think it will be. Alright, so this is a very temporary thing. Eventually, this will be replaced with something that looks a lot less shitty. But for now, this will work. And I want these roadways to be completely flat paths, which is why it has to be above the water. What I was thinking about doing was actually copying something Minecraft tried to do with, I want to say it was Season 5. I could be wrong, but they tried to make, I shouldn't say tried to, they did make the same type of highway system going 4 ways. And that'll just be the highway. There'll be smaller roadways in between two of the 4 different cardinal directions. But that'll just depend on what people choose to do and where. Start this off with 3 block tunnels. It'll probably have to be extended to 4 or 5 later on for horse-friendly travel. Alright, we'll make this go like 100 blocks in each direction, and then we'll take a break, because that will just kind of get us the main idea of what we need to do here. This crafting table's probably going to be here for a long time now, just because I placed it. This tree is going to need to go too. Kinda glad we have this dark oak right here by spawn. We've got jungle and dark oak right next to each other. It's pretty nice. And we also got a lot of ocean too. So we got like, I still need to make a map of this area really bad, but based off what I've seen just by walking around, we have a pretty nice spawn area. Of course, we still got to mold it into exactly what we want, but in the meantime, we definitely do have a pretty nice spawn. But you have to mold every spawn into exactly what you want, so this one's going to take a good bit of work just because of how the land is, but at the end of the day, I think it's probably going to be one of the better realm spawns that I've been a part of. Alright, cool. Got 100. This will also kind of help mark to new players, like, hey, don't fucking build here. Oh, did we actually go to 66? Oh, we did. Well, I guess we need to be at 66. 65 is just where the actual pathway is placed at. I'll leave the portal there for now. I'm going to move it later, though. I need to get on this thing. I already know I want the main parts to be 3 wide, so in total the pathway is going to be 5 wide. And this is going to be kind of weird. with the support beams and stuff underneath this, going down to the bottom of the ocean as I build it, just to make it look like it's somewhat realistic at least. Yeah, I'd like to make the pathway, the highway going 1,000 blocks in each direction, because that would give us a 2K by 2K area for the majority of structures to be put at, which I think is all we'll really need at the start. And then after that, we'll see what we need to do from there. But 1,000 in each direction I think is going to be a really good start. I'm not going to stop people if they want to make stuff farther out either. But if people do, I want to eventually have like a whole nether hub and stuff too. And I'm going to be really strict about who I let in here. The flow of new players coming in is probably going to be very slow. That is something me and the primary owner have agreed on. Can I reach the top of this without climbing up? It'd be really nice if I could. I might be able to. I had a feeling my axe wasn't going to survive this. Also, I think I'm probably going to try uploading this on a weekly schedule. Probably do a 30 minute to up to an hour episode at a time. This first one is probably going to be about 30 minutes. After that, you can probably plan on... So what I think I'm going to do is try to record like 3 parts at a time. And then there'll be a good chunk of off-camera work in between that. And say every few times that an episode comes out, I go ahead and release... What's it called? Can't even think. Yeah, every time a few episodes come out, you might get lucky, and there might be a nice long hour episode. But that's only going to be if I think it's a really interesting episode. So the really interesting ones will be the longer ones. The more boring, slow-paced ones will probably be the 30-minute ones. But they'll still be good and informative for what's going on. As well as if we can get some other people recording on here too, then there'll be more than just my view to watch. My view, more so my perspective, but you know, get the gist. Oh yeah, this is gonna be some serious deforestation project. Yeah, and seeing how I'm using Twitch to make these episodes, it's going to make it a little bit harder because I can't really cut stuff out, at least not easily. So I kind of just gotta try to make the whole episode go in one go. Can't really pause in between. Just one of the reasons why it's gonna be like 30-minute clips. And there's gonna be a lot of off-camera work. And we're almost there. We're almost at 100, and then we just gotta go in one more direction. I'm worried it's gonna hit nighttime. I think the realm's still on peaceful too. I also have not yet died on here, so hopefully my first death is recorded, or I just don't have a first death, or an ever death. That'd be cool. I'd like to be level 30 by the time my enchanting table's maxed out. Alright, cool. Let's just see what's over here real quick. Get an idea. I also might change my Xbox name to LDMQ, now that they let you do that. I'll just have some random ass numbers after it. Alright. We're getting somewhere. And I need more dirt. Let's see. Might as well flatten out a little bit of this land real quick. Just trying to think of where the best place to take dirt would be from that wouldn't completely fuck the landscape up. Okay, time for another crafting table. There's gonna be fucking crafting tables everywhere. Here, I'll put it right here. Nobody will ever find it. There's gonna be a point in time when I'm gonna have to pay somebody to go around and pick up all the crafting tables. God damn it, I gotta do this like a Java Edition player. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay. I wasn't actually going through the main part of the tree. It's kind of weird how this highway's gonna start, but might even flatten out a lot of the land to the roadway level as far as around the actual square goes, the center of the whole thing. Maybe I could do something cool and create like a floating town hall. It's got like 4 legs, and it's right above the 0, 0. And you climb into it through one of the 4 legs. That'd be kind of dope. Yeah, and I'm not really going to start inviting people to the realm until it's been open a little bit longer. The only other person on right now is Ether Silver. There's like 5 of us right now on the whole whitelist, so just a couple other people to help get a spawn and everything situated. That, and so we have a couple other people getting a hold of materials and helping create an economy. Then when the new players join, there's some people that are more advanced that can help the new players get going. I did tell everybody that they're not allowed to fight the Ender Dragon. Holy shit. I was going all over the place. Yeah, I did tell people that they're not allowed to try to fight the dragon until after we officially consider the realm open. Which at that point I'll already have the highways and stuff started. Technically I'm starting them now, but they'll really be a thing when that happens. Okay, minimum of 3 high. Hell yeah. I can't even get out of this one. Alright, now let's see how far this actually goes. Okay, so it's gonna pop us out right over here. I believe you spawn in like right there. Wait. I can totally find the actual spawn. There's a light over here. Wonder if I put this here or somebody else did. Yeah, this is like the general spawn area though. I think you actually spawn on that tree. So we'll have to make like some sort of pathway or something coming out of here. What I really need to do is bring an alt account on here and spawn them in. Actually, maybe I can do that right now. I'm gonna try it. Okay. It's right down here, right? Right here. Good to know. So this pathway is going to be interesting, to say the least. Is that bridge I made earlier, or is that natural? No, the bridge is right there. Okay. So you basically need to make a pathway that runs up there. So you spawn in. Good. And let's say you want to go walk this way. We have a stairway that goes up through here. Should actually dig into the mountain a little bit. Oh sweet, there's some coal. Alright, I feel like I've gone far enough forward. Now let's go up. I gotta make sure I'm digging this out so it actually fits in a stairway. Okay. So if I had the pathway running through here, pop out the stairway and jump right on the pathway. Should work quite well. And then you gotta go this way to get to my house, I believe. And I'm gonna put a bridge here later. This is just completely temporary. I'm trying to remember whose house this even is. I need to tell people that they need to put signs on their houses. But anyways, credit to this person. I don't want to say... I have a guess for whose it could be, but I don't want to say because I don't actually know now. Of course, my house is right there. But if we keep going this way, we'll end up at York's place. That's my fishing shack. It's the primary owner of the realm, who's got really shitty internet, and that's why he hasn't been on. Pretty sure he is coming back soon, though. Oh, pumpkin, I actually need that. I think I'm going to trade him something for it. Maybe I'll return the pumpkin later. It's not going to grow anyways, but... So yeah, this is York's place. He's building a treehouse. Not much to see here. Go back to my place, plant these pumpkin seeds, just so you guys know I didn't just completely chip York, and I'm gonna get him some pumpkins back. What's up? How would you guys like to be bred? That way I can kill. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, so the problem with my whole pumpkin farm idea is this. I didn't compensate for an extra wall. I'll double up the other side later. Now I got some pumpkins growing, so I can give York back his pumpkin. Because that was on his property, therefore I realistically didn't really have a right to take it. But I'm going to put it back before he even notices. Let's see if I have a bucket of water on me. I do not. Why would I? Perfect. Alright, officially have a fully working bucket farm. Not automatic, but it is working. And I need to move this chest over. I'll do that in a minute. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.